Hello there. We're looking at Orbitalis, which is it's in early access. I don't know if Dwayne's got a code for this from bitparade.co.uk, um, but I got a 75% off voucher for Steam, which I think a lot of people did, and yeah, so it ends up being like a pound 20, pound 30 or something like that. Really cheap. So I sort of figured I'm not particularly big on early access games. I've had a few issues with them in the past, particularly when they come out and we do the review and they still get patched. That's my main issue with early access. Well, that and I don't trust people really. So I'm not entirely. Yeah, I mean we'll get into this. So the other thing is, slightly annoyingly, I have just finished. I thought recording like a 20-minute long video where I did a really hard level, spent ages on it, and did it, and I got to like number two in the world. Actually, it was more like number like 1,000, but I took it because I'd been really struggling. Um, and yeah, so it didn't record. So hopefully Fraps will work this time because I was using a different program and it didn't work. So yeah, hopefully this has worked. I was tempted to hit X and wipe save data, but I really don't want to. But I'm like I say, I've been playing this a couple of times, not hugely far in. So I remember this name. Oh, it's Mastertronic. I'm sure they were an old British company. I might be wrong. I didn't realise they still existed. I might be wrong. Might be completely wrong. But anyway, yeah. So Alan Zucconi, it's on the Steam forums, and has said that there's some changes for Alpha 5 we're going on to. I forget what the Alpha 5 changes are, but that one of the things he did in Alpha 4 is he added more levels. So if I'll go through. So all these are the levels I haven't done yet. So I've been playing since this morning, and I don't know how long, but so these are some levels. I am on this one, which hopefully will then take me down to these, and then I unlock these. I'm not entirely sure what order you do stuff in. Um, so yeah, there's a decent amount of levels for the money. Like, even full price, there's only a fiver or something. It reminds me of a game that I cannot for the life of me remember the name of, and I was hoping it would pop into my head, and it hasn't. But it's regularly on Humble Bundles, and I'm going to just look at my Humble Bundle library and see if I can work it out. But yeah, so you're this thing in the centre here, and the idea is to keep your satellite going for as long as possible. And we're actually in a clock. You can see my arrow. And so the blue things, I should say, are anti-gravity. They push things away. Um, but yeah, so basically you have to keep going, like countdown, keep going as long as possible. Um, I just did one of these, and I was pretty pleased with it. But yeah, as you can see, I've fucked this up. It's going off the screen. Boo. But I know what I need to do. I need to. So you can mess with the power and stuff as well, and maybe that's what I need to do. I need to get them to bounce, but I need to get it so it fires this side. But I need it to. That's not good enough. I need it to hit in the middle. I basically need to make a triangle with it. So let's try a different one of these. Oh, I fucked it up. This is what you missed before as well. This is the video that I just did. It was just me swearing and hitting restart. And, oh, you motherfucker. So, yeah, expect to hear a lot more of that. Is this going to work? Ah, oh, bastard. Okay, this is it. Is it? Yeah. Okay, we should do this maybe. Oh no, so close. So close. Um, so yeah, it's slightly annoying is as you're lining stuff up, the levels also moving. So uh, oh, that's my own fault probably. Nope. So yeah, this is what I was worried would happen. Is that I'd get onto a level that I couldn't do, and you'd be sat here watching me not do it. So this as well is one of my issues with the game, although like, I actually do seem to know how to do this. Oh, bastard. Like I say, I think I've got the right tactic, I'm just not executing it. Oh, maybe I need to go less power. Yeah, sometimes it feels more like you've... Oh, oh, oh. This might work, this might be the way to do it. It's going to fly off into the distance now, but that's alright, we did it. So, this is one of the things I like about the leaderboard. This is... So I'm obviously a long way from this guy. But there was a level before where the guy at the top was a full minute ahead of the guy in second place. Which is meaningless, really. I mean, well done to that guy. But in terms of my score, at 564th in the world, that doesn't affect me. I'm a long way from him. But as you can see, I'm actually... most people are in the same sort of area. Like, very few people have... Everyone who's done it has beaten it by a few seconds. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people. So yeah, it's a difficult level to do really well, and there's a few outliers. But yeah, so it's... I really like that use, and that's one of the things I was saying about Alpha 5 before. That was one of the things that came in Alpha 4. So yeah, which just means the game's in Alpha, and it doesn't seem like it's in Alpha, does it? It's I used this tactic before. Let's see if it still works. Oh, it doesn't. Maybe it will if I try it again. Smaller circle, bigger circle might be better. Oh, no. Bigger circle. Bigger circle's a really bad idea. Smaller circle. Let's try that. Okay. This is doing okay, isn't it? No. Okay, that's clearly not going to work. So we need to... let's get it. Let's go this side. Can we go this side? Will that work? Oh, that's really weird. So the gravity's changing on this thing. But this I might actually last. Oh, I'm not gonna last. Oh, it's so fucking close, you bastard. No. So yeah, that's the gravity changing is making this very complicated. But it does seem to, it's constantly bringing in new ideas, which is commendable. Oh, I probably didn't need to restart that, then that might have ended up working. Might not do as well. Is it slowing down? Nope. Boo. Boo. Come on, pull back in. Boo. I've almost got... Oh, for fuck's sake. Almost got it. Oh, it's just gonna... Is it gonna pull back? No. So yeah, there is a... Like I say, there is a quick restart. So, okay, let's see what this does. This is looking okay, isn't it? Unless it slams into it now, which it is doing. Oh well, we did it. that's the point of this, is to sort of show you how to do it. So I should probably retry that, shouldn't I? I don't really want to. Look at this guy. I think I've seen different names. I don't know all the time, but different names at the top. Which, um, yeah, it's like I say, one of my. I don't know if it's fair to say it's an issue with it, but one of my concerns, I guess, is sort of feels like if you if you beat a level, sometimes it's less. There's one or two where you've worked it out, well done you. You've grasped what you were supposed to do, the right way to do it. Some of them, as they get more complicated, it just feels like you've got lucky, which that's fine, I guess. But I'm gonna head this out to this side. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I'd like to feel like I was doing it right. Ah, you motherfucker. And yeah, rather than just, well, yeah, sheer persistence, you're gonna get it at some point. You're gonna. There's a right way to do it, and well done, you've done the right thing. Whereas this just feels like there could be. I don't know how much gravity that thing, because it does seem to. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like I say, because it moves as well, I think that's one of the things that makes it difficult. Um, is it going to miss? No. So yeah, this is it's very frustrating. I don't want to call it up. Fuck. Nope. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch. So it corrects as well sometimes. The AI doesn't follow. I say the AI, the computation doesn't follow the way you'd expect. And you can see that changing is. So it should pull towards it now. Let's see what this does. Staying in. Is it gonna? Oh, could have done with that. Lighten up again. Might stay in again. I think I've beat my other score, so that's. See, like I say, that's just. I didn't work that out. I just got lucky with the timing and. Um, yeah, so like I say, that's my issue with it. But I'll take that. 143rd in the world. So yeah, that is whatever this game's called. I've forgotten the name. Also, that's the other. That's one thing I will say about it is there's no back button that I can tell. If I press escape, it just minimises, so I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't want to do that and show my desktop. Not that there's anything on my desktop, but so yeah. If you like this video, I don't know why you would. To be perfectly honest, it's not the most exciting. The other video was well better. Then please just give us a like. Yeah, we'll be putting it up on YouTube, obviously, where you've probably seen this, but also on bitparade.co.uk, where we generally do Japanese stuff, but also a lot of PC stuff, a lot of indie stuff, because that's what we get sent, and that's what we're interested in. So yeah, this seems decent. I feel like I could possibly complete it today. I've not got a lot else to do tonight, but yeah, it seems alright. Like I say, it was fairly cheap. I think even at a fiver, it seems decent. It doesn't seem like there's loads of work left to do. If one guy making it, it might take him a while, but if you sort of make this look a little better and icons over, because I don't know what these levels are. Like I've played them, but I couldn't tell you what they are. So something just to mark them out as what type of level it is. You know, a little screenshot of, oh, and you say, oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, like I say, it's still bothering me what that game is on. I've got it on my phone. I'm sure it begins with an O as well. I'm sure it does. I don't want to say Orb. No, because that's this. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it's an interesting idea. Like I say, I'm unsure on it. Don't know if we're going to do a review for a while. I don't know the logistics of reviewing an early access game. I've bought it so I could review it. We might even have been sent a code, but yeah, it's reviewing a game as it's still being made seems stupid. But equally, they're asking for money. They've um, sent out codes like promo codes, so people will have bought it. I think, and I say I bought it, so it's only fair to review it. But so it seems okay. Certainly for the 75% off price, I don't think you can go wrong. It seems a competent enough game that doesn't need loads and loads of work doing to it. Even if it is in alpha currently, but it'll be interesting to see what he does with it. I quite like the idea of this being a monitor, which I think is the point. Although being able to see a bit more on this screen, maybe, or making it just look a bit more like a monitor, might make it work a bit better. But yeah, it seems all right. So yeah, like I say, come visit us on bitparade.co.uk and like the video if you liked it. Thanks very much.